What is up, boys? We are back, baby. How you boys all doing? Welcome. We are back over in the EU region. I don't know if we'll actually do some NA games. I do have a bunch of keys I'll be doing this evening and tomorrow. Me and my Mythic Plus group basically can only play like 2 days every other week. So I think I'm gonna go spend the time with the boys, you know what I mean? Let's try to see if we can get some groups over on the EU up and running this evening. I'm gonna get the groups up and running, at least one of them. Maybe we'll get Johnny making another. I don't know if Rick, Cobra, any one of those boys are around. Are there any groups? I'll be putting them together right now. I'll be doing that right now. I spent some time. You made one. I mean, if you wanna hold one, I don't know if Johnny's gonna be making one. But if you want to, just start one, keep one up and running, more than welcome to. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Hopefully get even more games done this evening, because you guys yesterday were just like, one more, Dal, one more. It's like, all right. We'll come back to EU for more if you guys want to, if you're gonna be here. Did I even do it right? I have no idea. It looks like you, yeah, actually, I think you did it correctly. Yeah. Under Raid's Legacy, under multi-core. Yep. Didn't do it wrong. You did not do it wrong at the very least. What's up, boss? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, boss. Yes, what's up, Reviews? How you doing, my guy? I hope you are having a good one as well. Let me get the music back up and running here, boys. Oh, that's good. Let me get some hydration in me, dude. I noticed I'm really bad with hydration, dude. I gotta water myself more often. Let me get the how to join pinned in here really quickly. I honestly should be doing that immediately. I wonder if I can get like the Nightbot to immediately pin that automatically when I go live. I might actually be able to give it like the command, like instantly go live. It just pins it for me if it's a Friday or a Saturday. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Don't forget we have EU right now. I have no idea. I have no clue. Let's see if I can scoop up a couple of bodies here. Let me see if I can get a couple of regulars, man. I don't know if Johnny is on. He may not be around for the time being. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Is a Rec around? Hey, friend. Try to see if I can get him in here. I'll try to get Cobra on. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna ask around the regulars, see if we can get the homies in on it, and we'll see if we can put some groups together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure yesterday I asked the chat. I was like, yo, you guys want to do more duels tomorrow? I'm pretty sure you guys were like, yeah. So that'd be pretty interesting if we got like, if all you guys said yeah yesterday, but we get like nobody in today. That'd be something. Plans change, however, though. So, you know what I mean? Can't be upset about that. Plans sometimes do change. But all these people that are just PvP flagged randomly, I mean, buddy, Cryo Macabre, what are you doing, man? Look at the skies. Do you know how often a line just randomly swoop in an Ogrimmar, bro? That guy's gotta get like absolutely gatted. Oh no. He has the, okay, at least he has honor set, man. Do you really only have 9? There's no way you only have 9 million health. Right? Why does he have 9 million health? That seems very low. Somebody's missing. I don't know what's going on, but somebody's definitely missing for this man's build. 9 million is way too low in PvP. It should be like, I don't know, closer to 17? Is the song over? For what, a Friday? Baby boy time. Wouldn't be surprised, man, dude. Friday night and then Saturday hungover. Isn't Sunday the day to be hungover, though? You party Friday, you party Saturday, you spend Sunday recovering, then back to work Monday. Isn't that the play, though? It's 11 for me. I guess, depending on the time. Or whatever. Yeah. Alright, well, at least we'll just camp out and try to see if we can get some groups tonight either way, though. Yo, Felly on? Yo, Felly was like, yo, we should play together. We haven't got a chance to play together yet, but we're still planning on it. Johnny. Yo, fellas. I'm gonna ask him real quick. No, like 11 mil HP. Oh, it's 11. Oh, a million? Ain't no way. Don't the rogues run around with close to 20 mil if you get like the right buffs? At least I do. Outlaw does pick up a little bit of stand buff though, so maybe that's it. It's only 5%. Try to limit my op petitions. Yeah, dude, don't limit your ops, man. Forgot I didn't make the groups yet. Oh, gee, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna invite you in. Or no, he's already in the group. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Is he in with Insane or is he making his own? It says he's already in the group, but I don't know. Maybe he's already in the group. Maybe he's making one. We'll find out in a second. Maybe I'm not even needed. In arena, have like 90 mil. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Out in the open world, because isn't, or is there? Is that what you're saying? Is their health is not scaled up because they're not in PvP content? They're not in like a PvP war mode active. I was pretty sure it just activates your PvP health from the get-go. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, this guy, I don't know, man. This guy is 9 mil. This guy is 13 mil. I think the difference is kind of massive, though, ain't it? Or is it just me? Or is it just me? PvP item upgrades. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it does. Which is gonna free soon. I'll text him. Okay. Okay, so Rick is down to join at some point. Does Johnny have a group? It says he's in a group, but I don't know if he needs an invite. Need an invite? Or are you making a group? I'll double check with him real quick. Yeah, I don't know, man. That health still seems a little low. I don't think something ain't math ain't math in here. Unfortunately, can only because we had plans. Yeah, we'll good. I don't do, but don't worry. It's another paladin. Haha. More. What are you down for more duels tonight? We getting more groups together. Was it Pally and hold on? Let me also ask Bayek. What's the friends and what is the friend's name on VNet? So I could look for him. Cause I say you added me, but I'm like, it could be any one of these guys. Like I'm not seeing a single name here. Dirty Mo, I like the name Dirty Mo. I like that. The Dixon Monk Universe. I like the name Universe too. DSGTTV, which is sounds like a Twitch TV kind of thing. Captain Fab. Oh, I like Captain Fabulous. At least that's going to be the. I think that. At least I'm assuming that's the full name. And Anistad. And Bart. I like Bart too. Evil Ways. That's a good name. Kieran is okay too. I like Evil Ways and Dirty Mo, dude. I feel like those two should be buddies or something. You know what I mean? All right, got Leo in my group. Beautiful. Anistad. Gotcha. Added him. Added him. Beautiful. Alrighty, so we actually tried to see if we can put some groups together. Cool. Yeah, Bayek, let me know if you want to join, man. Because we got the groups up and running now. I'm gonna start going through my BNet and try to see if we can get bodies in here. Alex, want to join 5V5 Duels friend there? It's ACXL. Anti has been just queuing solo, so I want to see if can I join. Yes, I can if you want one. God, I can't spell, dude. I can't spell. Jesus. Okay, cool. At least he understands what I'm trying to say in my absolute stupor. Cool. So we got a Paladino. We got Anistad in here. Or no, he's an Orc. Rogue. Okay, interesting. Never mind. So he plays more than one class. Cool. That works for me, man. More variety. Hey, Rogue is not the class that we get like way too many of, so I'm cool with that, honestly. I'm cool with that. Okay, so this group still needs like 3 more and it'll be good to go. Gabu, I think I asked yesterday if you want to join in, but I don't think he is down. Karn is doing a queue right now. Doesn't Alex? Yo, Yo, what did you join 5V5 Duels, friend? Try to see if we can get some homies in on this. Rika? I haven't seen Rika in these in like a second too. Silver, Shy, SKXR maybe? Maybe? Randomly? Asylum's a PV guy. The Claw. Maybe the Claw. Yeah. So try to see if we can put some bodies together. You know what we need in these duels, chat? We need Telrion. I haven't had... what's his character's name nowadays? He's doing a Blood Elf now. He used to be like a Night Elf named Telrion. Now it's like... God, I can't remember. It's something. It starts in the letter K. That's all I remember. That's the letter K. Note, 5V5 1v1 DUELS. Let me do that while I'm at it. Oh, okay. No worries, friend. Okay, Alex did on Telecom. What a name, dude. Celebrity. All good. Is Cobra? Did she say anything? Is she joining tonight? Because we can get Cobra in here as well. Hey, wanna join 5V5 Duels later? Oh, Mana Forge Mega. Still worth asking. For some reason I read Mana, instead of reading Mana Forge, I thought it was Arena. Mana Forge Arena would be awesome, actually. Imagine Mana Forge Mega, but make it like an arena with it. I think it'd be sick as hell. Although we are getting like a whole like void looking zone in Midnight for PvP, so maybe they'll do stuff with that too. As a BG, I wonder how the BG is gonna work, because it sounds kind of like a MOBA style BG. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be ass. Because, you know, what do you guys think it's gonna be like? Do you think it's gonna be like Ashran, which got coined Trashran for a good reason? Like, look, if you liked Ashran, I'm happy for you. Okay, I'm happy for you. That being said, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know, dude. I don't really know. I'm actually looking over our DNA homies, and Night King is on. We got Covey is on. We got Kevin is on. Hockey is on. Although we could have made an NA team shoot today, couldn't we have? Actually, though. Actually, and Flex is on too? Yo, we could have had an NA team, dude. We're still gonna try to see if we can get an EU games going, but yeah. Sword is on too? Yo. Actually, somebody homies on an AR on today. What the hell? Boris is the one that's missing. Is Canaric on? No. No, but like if Boris and Canaric were on, we could have probably made like an actual NA team. Probably no EU because nobody joining. Probably no EU. No, we'll still give it a shot, dude. We'll still give it a try. Look, I ended up having something scheduled for tomorrow. And Mythic Plus, or I guess not tomorrow, but today. Mythic Plus is what I'll be doing, like actually pushing. We have space? We have plenty of space, man. I got 3 spots in my group. So if you want to find us, LFG, Multicore, we're listed. Get your homies, get your friends in here. We need bodies, boys. Yeah, so much space. Yeah. It started off slow. Don't you worry about it. Yesterday it took us a while to get started, right? It took us a little to get going. The 4 spots in mine. Yeah. But anyway, tonight I'm doing my Mythic Pluses. We will be pushing, getting result 15 or 16 or 17, whatever the hell we need this week. It's totally doable. Ham joke, get in here, my guy. But yeah, it's very, very doable this week. Keys are in a pretty good spot right now, and season feels pretty fresh and nice, and we got a bunch of keys to get through. So that'll be really good. At the very bare minimum, I want to get result 14, but result 15 would be amazing. Anything higher than that, and that would meet way above my expectations, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm also planning on doing keys, maybe a subtlety. That spec cranks in single target. It does a lot of AoE too. I like Outlaw a lot more as a spec, but I feel like unless they buff it, I don't really know if it'll be that viable. Like, it's playable, it's doable, people are pushing high end with it, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Especially in our comp too. It would be cool if NA could join EU and EU like NA could you get a lobby so easily. Bro, I would love it. Imagine how good duels would feel if NA and EU could play together. We could just have one team EU and one team NA and just play them against each other. Whichever region wins, wins, right? Region combat against each other would be so fun. That being said, the lag for one team, I imagine, would be incredibly bad unless Blizzard fixes it really, really quick. You know what I mean? Unless Blizzard does something about it, yeah, it will be probably pretty bad. That being said, though, EU will win. I don't know, man. EU is really, really good, dude. Don't get me wrong, but like Layson is a monster. Chills is a monster. Seavark? You're telling me EU would win against Seavark? The arcane wizard? I don't know. Like if Seavark straight up, yo, what? Okay, I can't do you, my man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. 58 level. We ain't actually doing multi-core, man. You ain't living the second in those duels. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me see if Cardinal wants to join in. Hey, wanna join? Together right now. Does Lindron wanna join? Lin Mage? Oblev? I'll ask around at this point, man. I'm gonna ask everybody. Oh, you got Messiah, Rabayak, Toxim. Goss agree, get in here, friend. Okay, so this team needs one, and we're good to go. This team needs one, and we'll be good. And Rick is also going to be coming by. He's just doing some threes, but he will be available afterwards. So we'll still need a second team. Johnny, are you like Leo? Yes, Johnny is Leo. That is Leo. Today, EU again. We are out early. Yesterday, I asked the chat if they wanted to do more EU games today, and they said yes. So here we are. If for some reason, Boundless, if we do have like enough bodies for NA duels instead, I'm not against doing NA. But you really want it because I gotta have an earlier stream because I'm doing something later today. So I needed to do an early stream anyway, so it worked out. But yeah, by join later. Well, welcome to. Bro, I didn't accept Gossagri. No, it's okay. I got Gossagri. It's all good. I say that because I'm just happy to fill out my group. You know what I mean? The Claw. Galina. I can ask the Claw if he wants to join in. Hey, the Claw. Oh God. Hey, the Claw. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Oh, too tall. Hold on a second. What did he say? Yeah. No, I think so too, man. I actually think so too. Yeah. Yeah, when you guys are just like, oh man, EU wins easy, and I'm just like, the first thing I said, dude, I don't know, Layson is kind of a monster. Layson is kind of really, really good. Just the first guy jumps out of my brain is Layson is really good. I don't really know, dude. He's running around with a hammer build. It's not the meta build, and he's just absolutely blasting fools. So I don't really know. I think it would be one of those things. It's like when you're fighting, like when you're sword fighting. I used to do fencing for a good bit. Not fencing like make fences and, you know, set up a fence around a house, but fencing is in like sword fight, right? Like the ones that they do in Olympics, right? With those big ass wire helmets, right? And then, you know, with sabers, there's epee, there's foil, different types. I'm also was into foil and epee, but saber is also really, really fun. It's just super like aggressive. But like basically sword fighting that they do in Olympics, right? I used to be into that. A really fun sport. But like in that sport, when you're fighting most people are right-handed. So you're so used to going up against matches with people that are right-handed, and the openings, the counters, all that, it's like predictable, right? But then when you fight so many righties all day, and then you fight a lefty, and all of a sudden they're like mirroring you, and you're like, all of a sudden I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. They always fight right-handed players, so they are used to everybody being a righty. When you only fight righties and now you're fighting a lefty, like they still got the same moveset more or less, but it's a little different because now the body parts that normally isn't guarded is guarded, so you gotta adapt, and they don't have to. It is crazy. So it's like you're doing the same thing, but they're just doing something a little different. And because it's a little different, you don't really know how to react. I think that's what would happen if EU and NA clashed together and like Layson was on the team NA representing the good old USMA, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. It's actually that much of a difference, I think. Just having that element of surprise, the element of the unknown. Like, how do I fight against it? You don't see a lot of Templar Paladin. Everybody's a Herald. So you try to play around that big Dawnbreaker dot. You know what I mean? Forget about Overstock, that other, like the other rug. Yeah, true. Yeah, that guy too. That guy has been telling me for like a couple of weeks that he's been, I've been cooking a build. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm waiting for him to like join the duels, and he hasn't for like, last week he did at least. And he's like, I've been cooking now. I've been cooking. And then he actually sent me like a recipe of actual food that he's been making. I'm like, I can't tell if you like been cooking a build for Outlaw Rogue, or if you're actually just spending more time cooking and that's why you're not joining duels. But that looks freaking good. Send me the recipe. I'm actually going to give it a try. Looks good. Like all the other player from NA in the duels I admire is Jason and where. Oh, also Tank when he runs in on the Warrior. That guy's also really good, man. That guy's also really good. Yeah, Jason, I'm pretty sure that's Caneric on his ult. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hockey is also really good at the assassination as well. Like Toxie is also really good, but Hockey is incredible, man. Like the two Outlaw rogues. Yeah. Hockey is also really good. Errorless is also a really good rogue in general. He doesn't play Outlaw, but he's insane as sub and really good as a Sass too. He just just an extra what's the word? I was about to call him extra crispy, but I don't really know if that's what anybody calls anything that's good. But like, if the word crispy were to describe somebody good, I describe as extra crispy in like the best way possible. Right? You know, 1v1 chills would be epic. Yo, that actually would be really cool. Yeah, I will be very interested to see how that would go, because chills duels all the time is Frost. So meeting somebody who also pops Frost, I think would be really nuts. Yeah, I think it'd be incredibly good, because both of you are very similar in how you play. Like your defensive usage and offensive usage is really clean, but like a little different too. I can't really put a finger on exactly what is different. But I just get a different feel watching you two. You know what I mean? I just get a different feel watching the two of you play. I just do. All right, so this group still needs one. I don't know if Insane got any extra bodies, but this group needs uno más, and then we'll be set. And I'm just gonna try to see if I can. Does Rika join the duels ever? I don't remember if Rika PvPs. I don't want to be bugging him if they just don't even PvE or PvP. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll give it a second. Give it a second. If I don't see Anto in an arena, I'll probably hit him up too. Especially if we need to fill a couple of bodies as well. Is Bayek in a group? Is Bayek in anything? I got the lead to Nesmeshka. Oh, Nesmeshka's in a group? Let's go. Does he got any homies that are online? Oh, you guys got like 2 more bodies. I just need 1, you guys need 2. Wait a second. That's actually kind of nuts. Hold on. Hey, wanna join Vira Duels friend? We just get a couple of bodies actually, so maybe I could just do a couple of quick invites and we just get it going. Is Bayek in a group? Does Bayek want to play? Because I got Bayek's friend that's in, but Bayek I think might be just chilling. But I'm not sure. Maybe skewing stuff. I can't tell if this game, sorry, is the like Tezavesh Karesh or if he's like mid-dungeon. I can't tell because it's all Tezavesh except for like some of the other areas. Is a moment about later. Okay, so Anto is busy for the second that I asked him. Unfortunate. Did tell you on in here, honestly. I'm gonna get back in 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Hopefully the group will be filled by then. Yep. We'll see though. Why does it taste so flat? Is that from yesterday or today? I can't even tell. Oh, Bayek, you get in here. I didn't realize Bayek was waiting to get invited. All right, so this group is set. Okay, this group is set. Other needs like 2 more bodies. I'll pass lead to Leo. You're good from here, bud, and I'm gonna bow out and see if I can get a couple of more bodies recruited. If anything. Yeah, you guys need 2 more. Or rather, insane. This person can use 2 more. Because Rick did say he'd be down to join, but he's doing 3s, so I don't know how long he's going to be grinding 3s for, but he is going to be playing at some point this evening. I just don't really know when. And the answer said he'd be down. He's busy doing whatever, but he said he's down, so that guy played before. I could see if Freak wants to join these. Maybe? SKXR? Again, I can't tell if he's in like arena or whatnot. Or not arena. Key or not. I can't tell. Might be just running streets though. Yeah, there's more dudes out here that are listed for the war mode on. Like, they're just gonna get sniped, man. These guys just hanging out here. And they're just like chilling, and they're just not even looking up, man. Alliance could just randomly swoop in. This is why I don't even hang out in war mode on anymore on the character, man. I used to, but an Alliance would just randomly swoop in. Is there a dead body? Yeah, there's a dead body over there. All these guys just have war mode on, just AFK, and there's a dead body over there. Like, whoa, bro, bro, you look around, look up, man. There's an Alliance out here somewhere, unless like I literally just tripped over and fell or died of old age. 2 people. Yeah. 2 more bodies. Rick would be one of them. I did message Nalix, right? Yeah, I did. Wait, Nalix said you can join a couple. Wait, damn. Okay. We got a spot open. The group is listed under LOG. Molten Core. I didn't even see Nalix said, yo, I'll be down. I didn't see Nalix said he would be down. Hold on a second. Nalix was like, yeah, I'll be down. And I just didn't even see his message. It literally got lost from so many other DMs that I had, man. And then it's like, I think I was like, what, how many minutes? It was like 10 minutes. I left him on red. Bro, what am I doing? You're spotted within the first minute. Hey, brother, what's up? TK to a man. You doing well? I'm doing good, my guy. I hope you're doing good as well. 2 ally rogues and Orgrimmar early causing mayhem. Bro, it just takes a hand. It just takes 2 rogues. It just even takes 1 rogue to cause mayhem. Promise you. Just takes 1. That's all it takes. Although, technically, I've actually recently did end up spending some time causing mayhem and Stormwind on a paladin. I was just trying to see if I can get like a toy that of the Doomsayer, and there's like some NPCs you can find in Orgrimmar and or Stormwind, and if you can kill them, you get this Doomsayer toy, which I've always wanted back in Legion, but I never got it because I actually just did not know how to get it. And there should be a Doomsayer, I think, in here, somewhere out here, or maybe down below in Orgrimmar. I don't remember where. It might be... I don't actually remember exactly where. 30 minutes? What do you gotta do? Oh, 30 minutes is a long time, bud. That better be 30 seconds. What do you mean? What are you missing? We need 1 or 2 on the other group. Suspicious peon. Zub. What? Go away. I can't even attack him. Wait, where is that one Doomsayer over in the Horde side? I thought it was in the in this area up here. Because I know there's one over in the Alliance like shop, but the Horde Doomsayer, I don't remember where he's at anymore. I thought it was in one of these buildings, but maybe I'm wrong. I like how they still have this like Legion encampment out here from like way back in the day, dude. You know what I mean? From way back in the day, they still have them just chilling out here. Back from like the what's it called? Back from like the pre-patch. Unless they're not up for you guys, they're just up for this character maybe. Yeah. They were sniping lobbies that came out of the BG. I don't blame them. Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, I'd be doing that same thing. Like, if I came out of BG and I just lost that BG, I would just snipe a few lobbies too. You know what I mean? Nothing says I'm a big man, like taking out a lobby. Like, I definitely did not lose that BG because of me, guys. Look at me. I killed this lobby. I one-shotted him. Definitely wasn't me, man. I'll be doing that too. Busy evening, 30 minutes, we'll finish. Alright, sounds good, my guy. Take your time, do whatever you want, man. Be chilling. Alright, so we do need one more over for this team, unless there is two more that we still need with an insane 30 minutes. But yeah. I wish I had Talarion's Discord or something, because maybe he's around, but he's like just normally I'm so used to, normally we don't really do EU duels on Saturdays. If I think it's gonna pop out of the market, maybe I'll hit him up as well. But I think he is in a key. This is probably like Cylon. I'm assuming he's probably in a key though. I have no idea though. I have no clue though. Yeah, dude, I'm actually I need to find the Doomsayer. Wow, Orgrimmar Doomsayer. First NPC, who appears in Orgrimmar, deliver cryptic Commandant's prophecy. They can also be a fur toy. It'll make sense now. Collected by the NPC, good or human gnomes. World events, Doomsayer robes. Oh, what? This NPC can apparently be found everywhere in Orgrimmar. Pamphlets. Oh, I need the Doomsayer's robes. Yeah, Doomsayer's robes. Charles Ghastly, there it is. There he is. Oh wait, that's the guy? Hold on. That is Charles Ghastly? Hold on a second. Apparently you just gotta kill this guy. Apparently this is the guy that had the Doomsayer's robes. Okay, for some reason I thought it was the guy that's actually wearing those robes. But apparently not. Okay, so that is the guy you gotta kill. Never mind. I literally flew by him. I was trying to figure out which one it is, man. Alrighty, so we do have 5 there. Are we good? Are we all good? That's the question. Yeah, we're ready? Okay, we'll send it. Data match. Insane. And, Johnny Boy 5 Legrand 1. Works. I think. We're in. Give it a second. Oh, you got to delist from LFG. You got to. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do a hook point because that Legrand is dead. Not my fault. No, it's not your fault. I should have let you know. Because I think this would be the first time you like listen to the group up, right? It's little nuanced things like this that I usually try to take care of myself. Gooligan. I kind of like the name Gooligan. Hooligan, but he's a ghoul. I like that. We were cute still. All good. No worries. It was a bugging because we were in. Yeah, you guys know exactly why it wasn't working. You guys know exactly why it wasn't working. We're in, boys. Oh, Shakira is in these. Oh, hello. Hi, how are you? Alex is in too. As a Fury, let's go, dude. Give me that good old Fury Warrior gameplay. Baby. I want to get a good song going. That'd be good enough. Good enough. All right, switch. Dueling, boys. Yeah, we're dueling. Got ourselves Alex joining in over for the team 1. Man, I don't see enough people riding on the Mage Shower mount. That thing look good. More people need to go and do the Mage Shower challenges, man. It's such a good challenge. It's so good. And that's Meshka on the team as well. We got ourselves Rhaegar as well. Human with this set. That helm looks so... I guess it's okay, but it looks so funky on the human. We got Shirkiri here as well, and Insane. Nalix immediately charging out. It is a Paladino that is going to fight against. Bayek is going to be the guy. What? I am so... Hold on a second. What just happened? I am sorry, but what? Nalix literally walked in, got hit in a blind, got hit in a searing glare. And before he could really react, I mean, the guy went for a full Wake of Ashes and then just bonked PB gear. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Probably didn't be like that. Yeah, probably be like that, though. Probably be like that. Whoops, PB gear. All good, all good. We'll give it another shot, yeah? We'll give it another run down. Can you change gear while mid-arena, or are you just kind of locked in? Because I was thinking maybe like Shakiro could just res you, or Rhaegar could res you, and you could switch out to a PvP set, give it another go. Does that work? Actually, if the druid or the monk reses Nalix, just so you could test if you could switch out gear for PvP, just to test it, I'll be cool with it. If you can't, then we'll just have like maybe Nalix just kind of leaning on the corner somewhere, just hanging out, right? Yeah, like perfectly fine with him resing. Insane trying to see if you can take down Bayek. It's going to be blind to follow by and full. Go. Dawn Light is on him. It's going to end up backing up out of there. Taking out the rogue. Nalix is given an opportunity to at least... Can you switch gear? Is it going to let you? Because if he doesn't let you, if you just want to like hang out in the corner somewhere and just aura farm with the slash lean, you're good. We'll just count you as dead. But I just wanted to see if it even gives you the option to change gear. Can't? That's unfortunate. Doesn't let me. Blizzard, please. Blizzard, please. Yeah, if you just want to hang out in the corner somewhere away from everybody and just kind of slash lean, probably not by the eyes. I would just do it by that wall. Yeah, just as long as you're like out of the way. Yeah, and if you guys see Alex, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Let him just chill, dude. Let him aura farm. Look at that guy. It looks so good. Bayek with a Shield of Vengeance. Blessing a Saint is up to make sure he doesn't get stunned up. Leon answer follow. Shakira does not have a Karma, but does have a wall that he uses in between of the big knockup onto Bayek. Is this enough? Potentially touching death? No, does it for a bubble. Shakira decides to live. No more defenses available unless you go for a self-heal here and there. No Karma for a while. You may need to stop, but Bayek just claims yet another one. Blink and you miss it so far. Those gear swap macros were in a PN or leave in. What? Why would they? I don't know how that would be OP for PvP. Like, what item would you swap in? You know? Because if you have like PvE gear and let you at least switch over to your PvP set, right? Makes the most sense. I just don't know what item you would swap out to be OP. Because none of the PvP gear like has any extra benefits. I guess maybe like you use the trinket to break out a CC, and maybe you could switch over to like a defensive trinket or an on-use trinket since you can't use a CC breaker anyway. That I could see as OP, but like the rest of the armor slots, none of the PvP gear has any kind of unique benefits for you to like swap in and out on them. I feel like maybe lock in the trinkets, but like let you swap out gear as much as you want to. Warriors can swap them from two-handed, one-handed. Yeah, I mean, Warriors going for like a shield thing. I really don't. I see nothing wrong with that because they have shield block technically. So if they want to go like actually defensive, why not, right? Back in the day, you could do that. Rhaegar trying to see if he can get himself some kind of bleeds onto Bayek. Bayek is plenty alive, plenty healthy. Rhaegar does have a Heart of the Wild, but with that Hodge, nothing you can do about it. This Moshka is the last one left, except for Nalix. He's hanging out here. It looks so good. That lead looks so clean. We have Nesmerska landing the Abyss rate. No lay on hands, no blessing of protection, no bubble. Oh, and Nalix with a BM play. Oh, you know what? His excuse is going to be like, well, he's a paladin, so like, yeah. Paladins have been getting a lot of hate this season, to be fair. But yeah. I feel like this where it's gonna be a rivalry started between Bayek and Alex, dude. Next duel, we gotta have those two fight each other. to the bitter end to really solve it. You know what I mean? Leo is going to get the opener onto the Smushka, picking up the ice to make sure he gets the rogues out of stealth. Full stun onto the rogue. Remorse is one short. Everything is available. Gouging by the Smushka. May need to use more than that in order to escape Leo. Leo's got a lot of potential damage. Death Decay does get the Smushka out of stealth too, but he's trying to see if he can back up out of there as quickly as possible. It is still a lot of damage out of the Death Knight. Big leaves to follow with those sides, and Smushka may be in a lot of trouble. Evasion with advantage, may need to use Cloak of Shadows here too. Does burn a cloak with a blind to try to see if he can catch a reset. If he can get himself a quick clean reset from Leo, he may be okay. First aid ends up going for a bit of a re-stealth. It might be alright. Leo is waddling towards the eye. That's Alex. Is he looking at Leo? He's actually looking. You can see him like moving around. Wait, that's an animation. But I think I did see him looking around. Like the actual head tracking seems to be pretty good. Yeah, look, he's tracking him. He's now looking at him. Look at his head moving. I love the head tracking the addon for like who you target. It's a nice touch. It was really uncanny at first to have like NPCs looking at your character. I didn't like that at first, but like nowadays I really do. I really do. I think it just adds, it's a nice little touch. Shadow Blades out for Smushka. Full burst on Leo, just back-to-back stuns. And it's gonna go for a death pack with, oh no death pack, but a cheat death mechanic. Big coup de grace out for the Smushka. Lots of damage out for Leo. The Smushka needs to do something in order to take him down. It's gonna be death pack, trying to see if he can sprint out of there. Gonna be mobility out for Leo, who's got a little bit of health. The Smushka got a blind coming up. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what was that? I am sorry, what killed him? I'm sorry, what? Alex is the last one left. I guess he does have PvE gear, so I don't really know what he could really do. I guess anybody here in PvP armor sets, he's definitely gonna give it a shot, man. Definitely gonna give him a shot, but he does not have any PvP gear on him right now. Maybe he'll land a kill or two. You have to be very careful. He's taking a lot more damage than literally everybody else on this team, or everybody else on team 2 as well. But he does have Avatar. Leo's kind of low. Maybe he can actually catch Leo low. Does not have a trinket to break out of the CC. He's going to go for a wall here. Maybe enough defenses here. Defensive stance trying to go for the execute. Worse up for a second. He does have IBF to try to defuse the damage. Blind short onto Alex and still claim one victory. There's just no way. Yeah, there was just nothing you could do when you don't have PvP gear. You're playing at a massive disadvantage. But this time around, we'll have him some PvP sets and we'll see how that works out, yeah? Man, what killed this Smushka? Seriously, was that just like a Soul Reaper proccing or something? Or is that like, was that just Reaper's Mark proc because it ticked out? Because that just did all the damage. Oh, look, chat. Look what I said. Didn't I say earlier, like, hey, you got all these people AFK in here with, what is it, war mode on, and the Alliance are just going to randomly swoop in and randomly just, like, taking out Goza here? Told you, chat. I told you. I told you. That was smart when I said, you know, these guys are just like waiting to get like absolutely blasted out of left field. 100%. Johnny and Insane, let me know when you guys are good. If you guys still have 5, we'll send another one. Dude, I knew it. I knew they were gonna get randomly jumped. I knew they were gonna get jumped in a block. Ain't no way they weren't gonna. That was God's hand, dude. God's hand just smacking him down. Just an absolute full tiger palm. Or rather heavenly palm? I don't really know. How thematic will it be? So what is it? Is it just 2 dudes? It's like a monk. Is he a healing monk? He is a healing monk. It's like a healing monk and a red paladin. Zalnera. I think their best situation. Oh, monk is gone, and so is the pally. Okay, I guess they got like a solo queue pop. Dude, when they pop out, if everybody's ready right here, you could possibly gank the paladin, especially if he like goes down in the arena. Potentially. Insane, are we good or are we ready? Okay. We're gonna go in the grand. This time, good old the grand. The grand. Here we go. Beautiful. Here's silly Shammy's here. Yo, what the? Get him in there, man. Get him in there. Why did I die? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea, honestly. It just like, you just exploded. I guess like a heart attack or something. I really have no idea. I guess maybe Reaper's Mark ticked on you. You would have to look at your death log, combat log, and see what was the ability that killed you. Because someone hit you for like 10 to 50% of your health in like at the end, man. It is actually crazy. Alrighty. Get us another go here. Switch. Got ourselves team 2 together with Bayek. This man is on an absolute roll so far. Got Suki on the Boomy. Got Hamjo's Red Pally. I like this set of Paladin. I really like it. I like the whole samurai thing they decided to do for Paladins for Mob, dude. I think it was the second set. Tyrannical, I'm pretty sure. I like it. I don't like how you can see like a part of the face through like certain angles, but like the actual samurai look with the blades, I thought it was really cool. Gotta be Sobel. First up as a sub-rogue versus Shakira. Immediately got himself the Ring of Peace in case Rogue was just gonna jump him out of nowhere. Question is, kind of a go to the Rogue go for. Shadow Blades immediately got himself Secret Technique instantly. Karma does come through. Cloak of Shadows with an evasion, just trying to see if he can power through. But Shakira trying to see if he can back up out of there. Vanish to follow for the Rogue. Maybe he can get himself a big go here. Maybe land an interrupt. Does land the interrupt. Looking to keep the pressure rolling in. Shakira will not have to worry about an evasion anymore, but still taking a lot of damage. Trinket blind to follow. Trinket's out of it immediately. Got him some big defenses. As Jax Obel does have an out. No, he does not. No, he does not. Touch of death. I thought it was going to be another vanish, but I don't think he's running second vanish. Oh no. With Bayek going to be up next, is Shakira just had to burn through every cooldown to survive the Rogue. That was a lot of bursts out of the Rogue. I am wondering, stun, full go, nothing he could do, no more Trinket, the Rogue got all of it out of it. It was a good shot for the Rogue. Yeah, I really want to know what the hell that was in terms of the burst there. I really want to know. Blind on the killing spree is unfortunate. But Insane tried to see if he can get himself some sort of a setup. A drone rush still rolling in. Cloak of Shadows to get out of the blind spot. Gouge just to keep Bayek in place. I like how you could gouge and like Sinister Strike and it just break. You can literally gouge it, do damage, and it just does not break. That is hilarious to me. Insane is gonna go for a bit of a reset behind the pillow by the looks of it. The longer you can prolong that adrenaline rush, the better. So catching those resets for adrenaline rush uptime is good. Sheep Shot, however, is very DR. Does burn a Trinket with Bayek getting the dot onto Insane. This still could be an opportunity for the Rogue to keep going here. He got Blessing of Saying. Bayek does get hit with a Disarm. Cannot Blessing of Saying that, but next stun could be. No, actually, no, could not. Lay on hands, blind to follow. And Insane is kind of feeling the pressure right now. Does not have a lot of cooldowns to work with. Does get a kill the shot. May just want to hit and run, man. Hit and run. Double grapple. Does get hit by a Judgment. Fourth grapple is available, maybe? Or not? I guess not. Gouge for a second with the Bayek. Need a heal. Does get himself a Trinket used, I think, for damage, but he does get taken out. The Bayek just needed one good global. With Nalix, this time in PvP gear, man. This time in PvP gear versus Bayek. Fair state for Bayek, even given the Paladin an honor duel here. Bubble, Bop, Lay on Hands. Actually, not Lay on Hands. Bubble and Bop are available, though. So it's going to be as much of an even match as it can be. Normally, Warriors do not do well against Paladins, though. That's just how they've been tuned for this season in particular, and even actually this expansion. Blizzard definitely did give some advantages for Pallies that Warriors just cannot really deal with that easily, unfortunately. Lead by Nalix, so Bayek could not really follow up with that Searing Glare. Nalix did burn Wreck, but it did not burn any other cooldown, so you can still maybe make something work here. Still has a Trinket, did pop Reflect early. Try to see if we can get a Hodge out from Bayek. He's going to charge in. Bayek still, I think, has a Hodge, though, so it might be in a okay spot for now. Stun by Nalix, Reflect up in case Bayek goes counteroffensive. And Bayek taking a lot of damage right now. Dawn Light is used to dot up Nalix, but also to heal Bayek, and Nalix catching up a lot of healing. Does spear down Bayek as picking up a lot of healing back behind the pillar too. He is actually going to let second win. Maybe we can let him recover if he waits long enough. What is that charge, dude? The right angle charge is weird looking. Shield events off for Bayek. Nalix better be very, very careful. Does have himself commanding shout. Bayek trying to see if he can back up out of the Nalix, trying to see if he can maybe pop the shield from a distance. Nalix potentially could be in a rough spot. Next stun. Does go for big go. Into a reflect. Bob right now for Bayek. I don't know if you have a shatter. Leap is available, but no, it does go down. That is so unfortunate. Man, the L charge. A literally L-shaped charge. I don't understand it, man. What was that, Blizz? Because, I mean, he literally just had to go all the way around. And it's like, there was just a lot of, like, waiting there. You know what I mean? Focusing lens proc for 900k in one hit. That is huge! A million lens? Because, look, they have about 20 million health. They're, like, fully geared up right now. And that's about, what is it? 5% of their health in a single proc? That is huge. Is that a crit or is that baseline? MM100 better than lock again this season, I guess. I might as well pay MM, you know what I mean, Wes? Might as well play him in. Nesmershka goes in for a trinket off of the blind, does get hit with a stun and punished with the searing glare, does have a cloak of shadows. Question is, do you have enough damage to potentially force cooldowns? Because Bayek still has a bubble. With Leon Hands coming back up slowly but surely. So the question is he going to be able to have it back up? Nesmershka unable to catch himself a clean reset, but is going to go for a dance. No blades this time around. Building up a lot of damage. Those coup de grace are actually going to be huge if he can get himself a big coup de grace go. Because that's going to buff up his secret technique. That's a bubble. Hold on. Bayek will now have a forbearance on him. So if you're able to get back in there immediately, you won't have a trinket, unfortunately. But if you can somehow lock him down with blades and everything, Bayek does not have an answer, does not have a trinket of his own either. You just got to be very, very clean with your gun. Maybe if you have DFA, you could DFA the Hodge. That'll also be sweet. That's a big coup de grace. Stun comes through. Bayek is under a lot of trouble. And it looks like Bayek is okay, but he's actually under a lot of trouble because Rogue now amps up all of his finishers quite a lot right now after the coup de grace. Vanish? Maybe just go back in. I don't know if he's got a lay on hands or not. That was Shadow Blades, unfortunately. So a lot of the Rogue's damage potential is gone. But after a coup de grace, the next finishers from Rogues are going to be really, really hard hitting. That is something you have to be very careful of. I'm not sure exactly what got this Nesmershka out of stealth. I don't think he unstealthed himself. Next Hodge, however, I think it's over. That's unfortunate. Unless this Rogue somehow lives. I don't know if he does. Yeah, I don't think he does. That is so rough, man. That is so rough. I actually thought it was going to go to the Rogue that time. Question, is first aid for a Paladin player? Yeah, it's technically, I can't really make a rule to turn off first aid or anything like that. If Blizzard allows it, then it's more or less allowed, yeah. Yeah, you're more than welcome to use first aid. But yeah, like, I get you though. Question. Yeah, first aid is allowed just because we can't, like, I can't turn off first aid. If I could limit which classes could have first aid, which ones couldn't, right? Like warriors or rogues or hunters, classes that don't have like a hybrid healing element, let them first aid, but no hybrid healing first aid. Maybe that's something you can control, but yeah. As it is right now, Bayek with a clean sweep though. Just starting out the Paladins, they're just broken as it is. Bro, I wish, man. I wish Blizzard gave you more controls like that so you could really have customizable arena. And you could do like your own tuning. I'd love that, dude. I'd love that if that was a thing. But unfortunately, until Blizzard puts some effort into it, I don't really know. Until Blizzard puts an effort, I don't really know. Let's get another going. Better question? Hit me with it. Didn't Druid don't got the juice versus Paladin is the same? Yeah. Can we ban Paladins? I feel like we're having a... We could. I guess the answer to your question is yes, we could. That is an option. In the past, we have banned certain classes. That being said, pretty sure there's 2 Paladins that make up on one team, so we need to replace him with 2 other bodies if we did that. I'm not against it, but like if like Rick came back and he has a +1 that isn't a Pala, I think we could probably do it. But for the time being, I don't really know, especially if we want to get some games tonight. You know what I mean? It's all just real. Yeah, well, I mean, I can relate with the frustration of like, man, Paladins are really good in duels. No, but actually invited dude, I can't tell when it comes to the chat. You know what I mean? I can't tell, dude. Johnny, let me know when you're good. We get on them going. Let's start. I know you're ready, Insane. I'm seeing if Johnny's ready, dude. I'm seeing if Johnny's ready. I think he fell asleep from that last duel. He didn't get a chance to play. It was all straight up Bayek just walking in, just walking all over these boys. Bayek is really good at Paladin, by the way. Can I just say that out loud? Let's do a Tiger's Peak map early. Yep. Let's do a quick Tiger's Peak map super early. What's up, Campaign? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Tiger's Peak it is, boys. Did I save that one? Okay, I'll need to double check. We're getting the numbers, dude. I need to do like a number squish for the recordings because we're like at 970 and counting, almost 980. Because that's gonna be 990 and then 1000, and then it's just way too silly. Way too silly of numbers. Alrighty. Switch. Alrighty, so we got ourselves That looks over for the team 1. There's Bushko on that team as well. Rhaegar with Sharkira as well as Insane. Did Sharkira get a chance to play last game? I don't even remember. I think so. It was so quick. We got Bayek, Gossagri, Hamjo. Is Hamjo gonna be first? We got, what is your name actually? Sabodel. Sabodel? I could go Sabo. Ooh, Sabo actually kind of works out, huh? Sabo works out. I like that rogue set, by the way. Really cool set. Hey, big fan of that too. Got himself cracking a cold one with the boys, leaning, hanging around. Bro, we need more toys and more props the players can wield while just hanging around and using emotes, dude. How good would that be, man? How good would that be? Shakira does get himself a bit of a reset behind the pillar. Hamjo charging now. Shakira is not in a great spot unless the burn is defensive. Though they are aware that if they pop a karma, likely Hamjo could potentially just bop it. Stop it. Bop does not stop Celestial Conduit. You're made to bubble either way. Hold on, Shakira. He can't really do much besides it. Zuan is able to get some damage through, but a Bob does stop a good portion of the mug damage. That Condi, however, was massive, and I don't know if he could have just stuck next to Hamjo a little bit longer just to max out the damage of Condi, but that is huge. Potentially could have got a bubble out of him too. Bop and bubble in a single go would have been insane. Does get, actually, if you had Slice and Wins there. Oh, if you had Slice and Wins there, that would have been amazing. Bubble is out. Shakira does need to get himself a reset. Cannot karma. Waiting for the karma. Ford Brew needs to go for the karma immediately, man. There goes the karma. Got himself the safety net to potentially end the duel here. Rolling up to Hamjo. Trying to see if he can take him out real quick here. Fist of Fury flying in. Hamjo locked up in the air. Well, Shakira does end up taking him out. Landed the kill that we're looking for. That is so tough. Oh my, dude. I was just counting the seconds for that bubble there. I was just like, oh my god, is he going to be able to karma? Because if he just had any damage during that, or if he got any crits. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The Rogue and Warrior both about 10% banning and just being salty. Yeah, I don't know, man. We have banned classes in the past, however. We have, like, Feral Druids of Shadowlands, bro, they were godlike. Actually unkillable. So we were like, alright, let's not have any more Pharaohs. And all of a sudden, games felt really, really good. I think we've banned another... Woo! Gossagri just came out swinging! What was that? He's got the Grove with him. Literally the entire Grove joins in. Just a bunch of Star Surges taking him out. This is after they end up nerfing some of the burst of Boomy, which is unfortunate. Does still have what looks like another incarnation, so he's okay. Just gotta wait for some coolness to come back. Rhaegar is gonna end up going for a bit of a reset over there, though. FS, yeah, that was a rogue bomb. All good, all good, all good, all good. Yeah, Blitz the Spell Warden. All good, though. All good, man. All good. You lived. That's the important part, is you lived, and then you had Bubble available. But you lived. But yeah, I guess like you putting yourself that low would have been... Actually, I think a bop against a monk normally is good. Spell Warden is weird because the rest of his attacks are physical. There's only like 1 or 2 that are nature. So I don't think it was a wrong bop, honestly. I don't think it was bad. Gossagri just trying to see if he can get himself any CC onto Ree. But got himself a bit of the Heart of the Wild. Potentially some burst here. Bash to follow for Rhaegar. Gossagri with a bar skin. Looking to end Rhaegar right here. Mage to go defensive here. Bear for him. Now the Feral Druid cannot respond. He also played somewhere defensively. This gives you an opportunity to land a clone. Post burst, land a clone, catch a reset, couple of Rhaegars back in the bear form. As long as Rhaegar is in bear form, he can't really do a lot of damage. He can heal, but he can't really do a lot of damage. Quick clone out again. It is going to be DR'd heavily. But for Gossagri, that's an opportunity to at least get some dots onto the Feral Druid, back up out of there. Into a Ursos by the Feral, keep it in place. Trees are back in, lots of damage, and Gossagri slays the second one. Holy, hold on, Gossagri. Oh my goodness. Do you have another ink card coming up soon? It looks like every time he pops an ink card, like the other guy has to play defensively. There's just not much they can do. Gossagri versus Rogue, however, is going to be a tough one. Boomies already have a hard time versus Rogues. And out of all the druids out there, I think Boomy is the one that struggles the most with Rogue. I don't know. I guess unless you count Guardian, I doubt Guardian really struggles with Rogue. Maybe like Assassination, because the bleeds do decent bit of damage, but yeah, Resto can deliver Rogue. Feral can live a Rogue. It can die in a stun, but can still mostly live a Rogue. Trinket out for Nesmershka's Gossagri back in the bear form. Barsket to follow. Can also go for a disarm on the Rogue. Disarms would be huge. Landing that disarm, you have fate. Yeah, there you go. Landing that disarm on the Rogue is huge, especially for the birds they can do. Does get the trees. Are there dots on Nesmershka? No, I thought the trees would get dots on Nesmershka, but apparently they did not. That is unfortunate. Can I use tricks on another person? No, I wouldn't. I would not. I would not. I don't think even procs. I think you gotta get in combat for that damage bot to apply. The Smirshka does get to slay down Gossi. There's just not much you can do as a balanced druid versus a rogue. There just isn't a lot. You could maybe burn him down with burst if you catch him off like off guard. But yeah, that is tough. Rogue got this? Yeah, no, it is super good for rogues, that kind of a matchup. Sabo. I literally forgot what I was gonna call you. Just have an easy time with your name. Kidney shot does go for the gouge. Trinket to follow. Cheap shot on Transpershka. Does not have a trinket. This is an opportunity for Sabo to potentially just completely global. Transpershka, do you have enough burst? Got himself pre-evasion in case. Big eviscerate. Trying to see if he can catch him. Fan right on top of him, catches the Smirshka out in the open. Immediate disarm. With Sabadell going to be backing up out of there for a second. Does get himself a re-stealth. Does have double advantage this time around. Clicker shot is for the Smirshka. Random fan will catch him. He's not going to go for it. The Smirshka looking like he's going to pick up the eye. However, you do not have a trinket, the Smirshka. You're in a rough spot right now. This rogue could be in a very deadly spot. Sabadell right now, he is very aggressive there. He's looking around for him. He more or less knows where he's at. Picking up the eye. The Smirshka does not want to mess with it. Steps, but the sap. Hold on a second. That sap. I think a step to step. And then he sapped the goat. Blind out for Sabadell. Did the Smirshka have any stuns on him? Cheap shot. Oh, secret technique. Full burst. Everything available. Another cheap shot. As long as you get full, clean, eviscerates, you're good. Gouge for a second. The Smirshka is in trouble. Vanish out for Sabadell. Oh, it was just over with. Insane charging out at Sabadell. Who does not have a trinket anymore. But he does have disarm. You may need to hear it immediately. Get the shot. Wait. Gouge? Oh, the pistols apparently did take him. That is tough. Actually, even if you disarm, the pistol will still go through him. Pistol will still go through him. That is tough. A rogue versus rogue, and it just comes down to like the rogue that wins ends up burning too many cooldowns, so the next rogue, the other guy just runs up and takes it. The Smirshka burn cooldowns, so Sabadell take him out. Sabadell burn cooldowns, so now Insane take him out. Insane burn cooldowns, so now it's going to probably, I assume, Bayek taking him out. Not because cooldowns, well, partially, but also Bayek as a paladin is a hard counter for Outlaw in most cases. It is not your ideal target. They just don't take a lot of physical damage. The plated armor does a lot. And Insane, majority of the damage is plate. Oh, Nalex, what happened? Oh no! It got completely booted, huh? Alright, Insane, you're the last one apparently. But there's you moving on to move in game got kicked. No! That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah. No, you're good, Alex. You're good. An honest mistake, man. It's okay. I'm sad you didn't get a chance to play, man. There'll be an opportunity to potentially 1v1 Bayek and have a rematch with him. Because we still need a proper rematch between you two, man. Alrighty. Goss, we can pick it up too. That is pretty good, though. If you got a full 5-man play there, but either way. But get ourselves another going, yeah? Get ourselves an Unomas in here. Insane and Johnny, let me know when you guys are both ready, and we'll get another one going. Also, another thing we could do is we could switch the teams around after like a match or two if you guys wanted to. Do little things like put maybe Johnny and Bayek on separate teams. Stuff like that. It feels like Bayek is definitely on a roll, and Johnny's also doing a lot of damage. And I wonder if putting those two juggernauts against each other might equalize things. Look, another one of those Volvapera. Are they all at least PvP geared? No. Literally, why are there so many Volperas here? Why are they also running that Volpera in the middle? What is happening? And all of them have war mode on. They're all, dude, it's a bunch of rats about to get stomped. What is happening? What is actually happening? They're taking over? Dude, they're plotting. They're plotting out there. I don't like it. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Johnny's ready. Insane. Are we ready? I think I drew the AFK. Okay, give him a second. Because horde equals furry. Bro, seriously. It is. Well, I don't hate Volperas. Volperas on their own are not bad per se. being like a little off-brand horde race for BFA, I'm kind of okay with it. I think what really makes Volpera's cringy, at the end of the day, turned out to be the players that play Volpera. Like, the only one that I know that's actually kind of normal is Matux. Because when he had a Volpera monk, I mean, it looked really cool. He even got some art commission of his Volpera monk, and it looked badass, dude. It had very much like a D&D style look to it. You know what I mean? For males, one female in the middle, very sus. You know the meme I'm talking about, right? You know the meme I'm talking about, right? You know exactly what I'm thinking, dude. You know exactly what I'm thinking of. You know what I mean? Same energy. Yeah, that's what I thought immediately. I was just like, what the hell is going on here? But no, seriously, insane. Let me know when you're good. Never mind, ready? Alrighty, is Rick up because probably kick the droid? No, don't kick the droid. He's probably just waiting to play, man. We didn't do Tolveron, did we? The Tolveron. It's a nice, open, big arena. But no, yeah, like Volpera by themselves, like as this like little rat fox things over in the Voldoon, I didn't care about it. Cool, kind of neat, whatever. Oh, they're part of a horde? Okay, pretty cool, pretty neat or whatever, right? Nomads living a rough life in close proximity to Zandalari. We help them out and they join the horde. Makes sense lore-wise. And then I feel like just the players that play Volpera, it just, I don't know, something about it just gives me weird vibes, man. Ha! Exactly, dude. Volpera, Moonguard, the player, right? Yeah, exactly. No, we are an Argent Dawn, so these are Argent Dawn Volperas. Imagine though. Now I got the new Mog. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Can't wait to see it, man. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Hopefully we actually will have some proper play for my boy Nalix, man. DC last game. Super unfortunate. In this match on the team, we got us as Regard, we got us as Shokira and Insane. I think Nalix is literally going first, yeah. Nalix going first. And of course, the setting Bayek out, bro. It is as it was written. It is. Oh, wait, Nalix is like, wait, guys, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I'm a warrior. That is a paladin. I don't know if I want to do this anymore, man. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Can you use tricks on teammates? I don't think tricks works, even if you have it. I mean, you could try it. I don't think it works, though. I'm pretty sure it does not work. I think the only way it works is when you get in combat or when you do damage and then the damage buff activates. I don't think tricks actually works if you just like stop it from a distance. And if you're not dueling, if you're not the one in arena, don't hit the other guy. Don't shoot him a pistol shot. Don't do nothing. That would not be in the spirit of 1v1. Bob right now for Bayek. Nax may need some defenses here just to live it. Just need to wait out a little bit. Got himself a bit of a heal. As Harsh comes through, does have a trinket. Blades him to follow. Needs to catch up to Bayek. Does finally get on top of him. Able to do a bit of damage with a War Stop right after. Bayek with a Shield of Vengeance. Nalix may need some defenses. Fear onto Bayek as he's bailing out of there. No Dawnlight. No, he does have a Dawnlight on him, so he's not going to be able to catch Second Wind, unfortunately. Second Wind is going to activate a little, but not a lot. It's just having to mount up and try to stay away from the guy as best as possible. Best you can maybe do is try to see if you can reflect a Hodge back at the Bayek. Unless you can just stay away from him. I think the Pally, yeah, he's eventually going to catch up to you. Just catch a Hodge! I don't know if you can stay away from him further. He is going to lose the horse. Hand of Freedom is up. You're going to have to walk through Consecration, unfortunately, unless you got to heal. Wake of Ashes animation started, and even though stunned, it continues on through him. That is so rough, man. He played it so well, too, with that quick reflect on a Hodge. You predicted it. Predicted it completely. But unfortunately, just not much you can do as a warrior versus a Paladino. It is not easy. It is not easy. Insane does get in, get some cooldowns out of Bayek, or at least try to see if we can get something out of him, and backs up out of the trinket into a Hodge. Bayek with a Wake of Ashes coming back up. Searing Glare is going to be first ability, though. Full Dawnlight, full damage. Got some pressure? Yeah, able to get himself at least a little bit of damage out of it, you know what I mean? Killing Spree in the opener, Coin Flips in the opener. You can do some wacky damages out there in the opener. Some real wacky damage. Does go for advantage with a Sippy Cup. Able to at least kind of sort of survive Bayek. Every time you vanish as Outlaw, you do get a little bit of Soothed Darkness. You have Sippy Cup as well. A little bit of that recovery to at least stabilize. Not enough to like sap Trinket out for Bayek just to get pressure onto Insane. I think it probably dies in a stun, doesn't he? Kidney shot, you could just run it. You could run it blind. Now you could run it. You could run it. Bike is just trying to take out Insane really quickly. I think he's feeling pretty confident that he has bubble. So you're just going to use the bubble to break out of a CC in case you need to worry about it. You're just going to trinket up sap. Is very, very, very ballsy. Insane if you hang out tight. Yeah, if you hang tight. Bike doesn't know. How would he know? Oh, now he knows. Now he saw you. With eyes, he does see you. Does go for cheap shot. That is going to be, however, blessing of saying to counter rogue stun. Hodge full wake of ashes and just hammers you down. Not much you can do with Shakira, however. Immediately got hit into a searing glare. Nothing you can do in your opener. Bayek is just able to beat you up with hammers over the head. And Shakira just sitting there, vivifying, trying to get himself stabilized a little. Just trying to keep himself nice and alive here as best as they can. Blind by Bayek. Waiting. Shakira is not in a great spot. They do have defenses. Second stun, no trinket this time. I don't think he's gonna pop a trinket here, is he? He's just gonna take a lot of damage. Karma trying to see if he can potentially get something out of Bayek. Bayek with the Shield of Vengeance, taking a lot of damage. That Karma forcing him back in with the clash. That is gonna be a huge burst into a bubble. Shakira needs something defensively. You need something. Diffuse. You may need diffuse here. You may need to use diffuse. Everything you got. Oh, ring of peace last second, but a Bayek already was in line inside through a hammer knocked back, but it doesn't matter at that point. The hammer was already mid-air. That is so rough, dude. That is rough. With Bayek immediately having to fight a Feral Druid right after. No bubble, no bop. Maybe Lay on Hands. Lay on Hands is in play. Regard did end up burning a trinket at some point, and Bayek got himself a lot of damage, lots of range onto Regard. Is able to keep the Dawn-like damage over time going with the Searing Glare. Skull Bash late by the Feral Druid. Does not get the proper interrupt there. Bayek is still mounted to the bleeds. Next up by the Feral Druid could potentially be the end to him. Bayek is still taking a lot of pressure right now. No more Lay on Hands. Shield of Vengeance is coming up very, very soon. So maybe you can use that as a counter pressure damage to Regar. I think he's going to have to use Wake of Ashes and just go for a self-heal. Honestly, you can just stop. First aid is going to help. Stun. Maybe you just do damage. Maybe just do the damage at this point. Does pop a Warlock Hellstone too. Wait, no. Not a Warlock Hellstone. Something gave him a lot of health all of a sudden. Wasn't a Warlock Hellstone. I'm not exactly sure what would give him a heal. I'm actually not sure now. Gouge Kidney. Bayek has a trinket. Blinded on his Murshka. Does he have any kind of big follow-up? Wake of Ash is not available for a few more seconds. Just gonna have to wait it out. Bro, let people play the game. With the Paladin? He is playing the game, dude. He is playing. Think about the Paladins, man. They also need to play the game too. Flagellation off of Bayek. Cheap shot right after. This Murshka does at least have a setup. Shadow Blades, I think, are in play too. They just don't look like they are. Yeah, no, they definitely are. You can see the shadows literally coursing off of the weapons. For some reason, though, the actual animation for like Shadow Blades on in the UI, it like bugs out for some reason. Yeah. Does eating popcorn? His whole team? Oh, you mean the rest of his team? Gossagry, Hamjo. They do a slash roll to find out the order, I'm pretty sure. So it's all like fair, man. You know what I mean? This Murshka building up for a decent coup de grace. Bayek does not have a bubble here. I think it is going to be light to the Paladin. Shield of Vengeance last second. Does get him some wings with a self-heal. Taj onto this Murshka. Shield does get a pop. Double self-heal. Maybe it'll be enough. But it looks like the Rogue does end up taking him out. Question is, though, does Leo give this Murshka an auto duel here, or does he just rush him? Looks like an auto duel is granted. That, or he's like, you know what, the Rogue is in stealth, so I can really find him unless I go picking up the eyes. Let's go for a human racial with a blind. This Murshka does not have a trinket, so I think it might be lights for him. Disarm, Leo knows. Leo knew him. Leo already knew. Picking up as much health as he can. Full freeze, full stun on this Murshka. Yeah, with a full Reaper. Oh, that Reaper scythe animation looks so good. Bayek does pick up 4. Well done. Get that Rogue to the pallet. True. Nerf Rogues, man. Nerf Rogues. Too strong. Alright, Leo and Insane. Let me know when the boys are both ready. Or if you guys want to, do you guys want to switch up the teams a little? Because we could do that. Like if Leo wants to open up this group and Insane opens up the group, we can swap some people around. Sorry guys, I'll go back. No worries, man. No worries, man. Ban a Rogue? Yeah, ban the Rogues, man. I think the best way to get Paladins is to get 2 emblem trinkets. That's like 40% health or something. Maybe, dude. Maybe. Yeah, warriors in particular have a hard time versus paladin. Like in particular, it used to be like you only had to worry about bubble or bop, and you would, you know, war breaker it, and that's it. But now that they can like go into a bop and then bubble after, you basically got to find a way to live a bop and then maybe war breaker a bubble. But even then, it's like it's a little rough. A lot of the times when the paladin does go immunity, they don't play defensively. They just pop immunity and they'll go counter offensive while they're immune. So by the time you're done shattering that bubble, unless you're like really healthy, that can definitely put you in like a really unwinnable situation as well. Definitely rough. Yeah, can we have Bayek go sleep? Maybe what we could do is we can like send Bayek to your team or something, right? So you don't have like two pallies on one team. So we could pally each team or something. And maybe we could switch up like so each team has a rogue, stuff like that. We could do that, for example. Right? So maybe like Nasmershka goes over, you guys send Bayek, and yeah. Or you guys also have another rogue in the team, don't you? Or is that the other team? No, I think it was the other team. Yeah. Can I go to the other team, buddy K? Well, you're lead, so I need you to be on the team so I can queue it up. Both teams have a rogue and a druid already. They do, you're right. We need to reteam, I guess. Yeah, just like one or two body switcheroo. And I give lead to Nasmershka. I don't have Nasmershka added in real ID, I don't think. So I need to have him added then in order to be able to queue him up. But it's up to you, boys. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you... What the hell, Johnny? What happened? Did everybody balance? One more on the other team. Did Johnny's team completely balance, or is that just like a complete reset? Is he just resetting completely? Yeah, probably have Bayek on the opposite team of Johnny, right? So we have Johnny on one team, Bayek on the other. We could redo teams. Yeah, I guess Johnny's redoing the team. So he's putting it completely out in the, what is it? In the complete reset, actually. Changing teams. Okay, yeah, so it looks like Johnny's doing that. So if you guys want to, if some of you want to hop over to Team Johnny, you can. You have the freedom to. Does somebody want to be the lead on the other team? So I guess ideally it would be better if Insane was lead because I already have you added in ability. But we could mix up the teams a little bit, chat. We can mix up the teams a little bit. Having Bayek, and like if you want to open up the group, put it up in LFG so like Bayek and some of the other guys can join the other team. At the very least, I think putting Bayek and Johnny on different teams, that would be helpful. But from there, we can kind of do whatever. Yeah, reteam basically. Yeah. Yeah, reteam. Because Johnny is also switching up the teams. So we basically do a team refresher. I do one more, gotta go. It's alright. Yeah, whatever you gotta do, man. Yeah, like, I appreciate you coming by, man. It's not like you're like, you're not like forced to stay and play. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Don't you worry about it at all, man. I appreciate you for even hanging out. We miss you, man. Miss hanging out with you. Also, love watching you play some Fury and Duels, man. We don't get that many Fury Warriors in these. Not as many as we used to. Who sent me an invite? They would have to put the group up in LFG. Like they have it here, Insane. So if you want to join Team Insane, that'll be the way to do it. Groups are up in LFG right now. Come up, please again. Groups, I can do that, but groups are also listed up in LFG right now under Molten Core. Name 5V5 1v1. Here we go. One is called 5V5 1v1 Dalaran, the other is called 5V5 1v1 Duels. Y'all join me or the other? Yeah. So Bayek could join Team Insane. You can see who the lead is before you joined in. So Insane. The Russian letters, yeah. The non-Leo, yeah. I kept seeing this as Insane, but like as somebody who reads Cyrillic and Russian, yeah. I mean, to me, it's just like I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, is the word insane? You guys are like, which one is insane? I see like an N, an H, a C, E, another N, H. Is that the guy? But yeah, perfect. Okay, so Johnny is filled. Everybody else will need to join Team Insane. Real quick. Everybody roll up in there. The new group, anyone, Alex? Yeah. I'm in the group DC. Yeah, the groups are listed. Join up over in the LFG. All of y'all are welcome to join back in. Join up. We just need someone to destroy Bayek at the beginning and his Gucci. Yeah, this is why I'm like thinking we should separate Leo and Bayek a bit, because Leo's really hard hitting and you dual paladins in the past. Bayek is a really good paladin, so this potentially could at least even them out. If anything, maybe they'll just throw cooldowns at each other until both of them are just absolutely spent, and then the other is most likely to go down a little bit easier. Chat, you ever get like a really unusual DM? Yeah, I just got one. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do some sleuthing and investigating. See who is running amok here. Let's see. Let's do a. What are we gonna do, chat? You guys are both ready, right? 5,000. Wait, what? 5K? Was that like a reward? Why Bayek doesn't know how to join? Wait, did you join in? Invite me? Wait, you get in? Or wait, hold on, insane. You're ready, but is Bayek on your team? Is Bayek on your team? No, unusual DM. Not the word weird would not be a good word, but definitely something that's uncommon. An uncommon DM. Because I definitely get a lot of spam DMs and all that. And we got an invite I can find in the Legends Legacy. No, Bayek. Get Bayek in, man. Okay, one sec. Yeah, no, let's get Bayek in, man. Let's get Bayek in. Thank you for letting me know, Johnny. Yeah. So, I don't know who was like the last person to join Team Insane. We'll need to make a spot for Bayek, though. Because he was playing. I don't want to kick him out or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, he wants to play and whatnot. Who do I ban? You don't ban nobody. Like, whoever's the last person to join in, you would just be like, hey, getting left out. Yeah, seriously. It's alright if they're full. Someone else can get the chance. I mean, I feel bad now, man. I'm gonna kick last guy. Yeah, like, that would be the only fair way of going about it. Be like, hey, man, sorry, we went on Bayek. Yeah, that's all. That's all you can do. That's all you can do in that situation. Yeah. So, yeah, group is going to be unrealistic when you get a chance, yeah? Don't feel bad? I do feel bad, because I want you to be able to get a chance to play, man. That was not a mistake, it was insane. Let Bayek out. No! Why would you do that when you can have Bayek on his team, so now you don't have to duel that Paladin, Bayek. Hey, no way, dude. Yo, I get people that like have a hate for Paladins, but like it's getting much, dude. It's getting much, man. Dude is actually so chill. But no Bayek. It's only people that already played on our team, but no Bayek. Yeah, well, the whole point of switching up the teams is to get some new fresh blood, and that's the whole point, is to put Bayek on that team. You know what I mean? Have to duel the Paladin, have Joe? Yeah, somebody's just gonna have to duel him for a spot, man. Bayek, wait, Bayek. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Man's good, better players getting hate. That's usually how it is, man. Like Nalex's last game, so let's go. Wait, what do you mean? Like send it with Nalex and then we'll get Bayek, or we take it a second to get Bayek in? What do you want to do? You'll join instead of Nalex. Now or after the next game? After one game? Which one? I'll make room for Bayek. You don't gotta do that. Because if Nalex is gotta go, then Bayek can take his spot and that'll be perfect then. If that's the case. I'm trying to figure out what are we doing. No, Bayek can play now. Okay. So then Insane we need to list the group in LFG and then we'll be good. Yeah. Then you have to list the group. Also, if it is Alex's last game, just have him go first. Just to give him like a proper chance. Because it would be the worst if he feels like goes last and then he doesn't get a chance to play. Just let him go first, man. See the one spot? What's up, Rick? I do my man. Pop it in at the right time, man. I listed. Alright, Bayek. So this is where the group is going to be listed. Where did you list it? It's not Molten Core. What'd you list it as? Hold on a second. What did you list it as? Normally it'll be under Molten Core. Look how many Molten Cores are listed, bro. Look how many Molten Cores are listed here, bro. It is wild. Everybody uses Molten Core as like some underground operations, man. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm giving it a second. Give it a quick second. Here we go. It is listed. Make sure your filters for all languages are on, just to make sure you get all of them. Russian, there's a good chance maybe if you don't have Russian on, you're not seeing the group. So it'll be listed under Raids Legacy real quickly. Rick, I know you're going to want to try to join. Bayek, we're trying to get you in. I know, Rick, we'll get you in too, but Bayek, we've been trying to get him in. Yeah. So this is where it will be, under Raids Legacy, and you'll find it under like Premade Group, Legacy Raids, find a group, and just type in 5 and you're good. And Bayek is in. We're in, baby. Alrighty, delisted, we'll send it. Because I'm pretty sure Johnny is ready. We're good then. We're good. Rick, we need to make price one pallet. Bro, Rick is a dude. Rick is a monster, but Bayek yesterday. He went in a clean 4 sweep, and like Rick was one of them, and he was like second guy. I was like, Rick normally would be given this pallet as a run for the money, but the Bayek just came in and dodged a fear or something, blinked out of a fear, and absolutely just did some work, man. Johnny Boy and who was it? Johnny Boy and who was it? Insane. Sorry. Little brain stopped working for a second. Yeah, definitely. No, not last. We're still going for like 30 more minutes. And then I got M+, I'll be grinding. But after that, yeah. Until then, we're playing. Lordaeron? We haven't done Lordaeron in a second. We'll get that going real quickly. But it's probably last. Yeah, it's probably not last. Sewers another good one. Is there anyone who can save us from the tyranny of Bayek? It's Rick. I believe in him. Believe in the Rickmeister. Believe in the man, the myth, the legend himself. Here we go. Yeah, my sub rogue jumped from a 5.9 overall to 7.1 overnight. Yeah, with the trinket. Yeah, I have it on this trinket with the cooldowns is massive. It is actually huge damage output. It is crazy. How you doing, by the way, Chick? Hope you're doing good, my man. Switch. Got ourselves Hamjo over for the team 1. Is he the first up? First up. And Nalex's gonna be first up over for the team 2. Man's full battle gear. Looked like he's got himself full Kragar Orgrimmar style set. It looks great. Reflect up in case Hamjo goes in for a Hodge. Now, if you can go for a Blaze Storm on a Hodge too, that'd be amazing. I don't know if you're going to be able to time it like that. Blaze-Storm, while Spear is active, Hamjo is under pressure. Will need to use something to lay your hands. It does get used. Nalex did end up using defenses here too. So he's actually going to be a little bit behind on things you can do. But Hamjo's health is really, really low. So maybe this way you can just push in. If you can land an interrupt during the cast heal, that'll be massive, huge execute with a leap right after. And it's going to be Hamjo trying to see if he can go for a counter, but a shattering throw to follow, especially if you have a reflect just for the high, just in case. This will be perfect. Trick it out for Hamjo. And Alex lands the execute with a couple of fireworks and a flag of, at least it's not a flag of ownership, right? Just representing the horde. A lot of the times those flags too, I don't even take them personally either, because a lot of them are like macro to a ability. I won't take it personally, Hamjo. That was a hell of a duel though. Hell of a duel. The amount of damage. Need the disrespect, dude. Yeah. Look, hold on. Look. I don't think it's disrespect specifically against you. Nalex played last game against a paladin, and you saw how that went down. It did not go super great. Oh, Sabadell just goes in quick of this way, just taking him out of there. Just a quick neck crack. Just taking him out. Jesus, that is brutal. Gossagrid is going to be up next though. Yeah, seriously, I wouldn't take those things personally. A lot of people, you'll be surprised, just have it macroed, even though they're the nicest people ever, they just have it as part of the macro. That was like basic abilities. Shadow Strike out for Sabadell onto Gossagrid is going to go for a couple of... You just go Rupture? Yeah, just Rupture. Look at that Rupture damage. It is not the craziest of damage. I like a Gossagrid is just like, alright. Cool bleed. Just goes team back in the ground. Oh man, so well played. I was gonna say well played, but not on what until the flag happened. Fair and valid, honestly. Fair and valid. Jezebel just Sabadell keeps, I keep going Jezebel for some reason. Sabadell keeps going in for like a bit of a hit and run with Gossagrid, not doing a crazy amount of damage, but the Rupture is rolling on him, man. It is still rolling on him. He keeps going in, a bit of Rupture, Gouge to follow, and just goes in for a reset. Unless Gossagrid goes in for an actual heal that you can maybe go and Shadow Step Interrupt. Yeah, maybe that's what he's trying to go for, is land an Interrupt. Because that Rupture while he's in bear form, you're not really healing unless you pop in Friends of Regen. And that's a cooldown that you don't really want to use up too crazily. Sabadell taking a lot of damage here. Feint does sip it up, does get himself a step, maybe potentially damage. Gossagrid with an Incarnation does get himself at least some pressure rolling in. With the pets, with the trees, with the dot, Star Surge flying in. That with a mushroom proc too. Sabadell might be in a lot of trouble. Roar has a trinket for it. Out in the open, cheap shot on the Gossagrid, who has a trinket against the neutral Barks to follow. Only they had thorns on top of it, right? Sabadell does go for evasion. You can dodge a bash, but also Cloak of Shadow, so you can remove the dodge too. It's going to be disarm blind to follow. Gossagrid could trinket, choosing not to. Maybe the thing that you can just go for a quick dot is going to go for regrowth. Sabadell trying to see if he can get a setup. Sap, I think he's just trying to get Gossagrid low, land CC, reset, come back in. I think that's what he's really trying to get for. Go in. Get Rick ready. Yo, Rick, get ready, bud. You hear? Rude into a smoke bomb. Does get the trees there either way. The trinket comes out. Gossagrid, that's an opportunity for you to make some damage happen. Disarm could be used against Sabadell. Sabadell is behind the pillar, taking still a decent bit of damage though. A little bit of Starfall damage on top of it. Star Surge comes through with a Gouge for a second. Next turn could be very, very deadly. Gossagrid with a full heal, bear form, got himself Friends of Regen to catch up. Technically still has one more Incarnation. Try to keep Sabadell out in the open. Cheap shot does not sit it long at all. The Barskin is available. Trees around the corner could keep Sabadell under pressure. Does go for a root from a distance. Oh, if you just pop trees there and then rush him, I think it could be really bad for the rogue. But I think he's going to go for a reset. I don't know if he's got dots on the rogue or not. If you pop trees, I think the trees might just be able to pummel him down. I don't know if you will be able to see him or not. Or if you pick up eyes, Barskin, trees. That's exactly what he's going to go for. Or it's kind of hanging back and forth. He's still got Heart of the Wild for a little bit. Trying to see if he can bait the rogue, but the rogue is actually just going to park himself behind that corner. Try to see if he can get himself the angle. I don't know if he could Moon Firewall in bear form or not. Can you Moon Firewall in bear form as a boomkin? I know Guardians can. Brad does get the rogue out. Barskin immediately. The Sabadell, that's a Shadow Blades. That's an opportunity for him to potentially make a play here. Make a stand. Gossagrid with a disarm. Sabadell rooted. Gossiger with a bit of burst. Vanished immediately from the road. Back to bear form. Literally, you're not even getting to play Boomkin. You're literally getting to play Guardian Druid right now. But does have cooldown reduction. Does have actually a lot of cooldowns with Incarnation. Technical loss of damage. Sabadell has evasion and cloak. I don't know. Gossiger can do anything. Yeah. Actually, just put in a situation where there's just not much that can follow up here. That is so rough, man. GG's Alex, thanks so much for coming by, man. Appreciate you. Super fun watching you play some Fury, man. We don't really get a lot of Fury in here. We need my man Krager back in, but without Krager, we got ourselves an Alex. And that makes me happy. Tank also, watching him. Oh, Teleron, dude, all the Warriors, man. All the Warriors need to come back. Listen, both Warriors, so my boys can come back. Regar does end up getting him the Dotson onto the road to take him out. Leo charging out next. Sees where the Druid is at, does not let him catch any kind of reset, is going to get himself full stun, full burst, everything available. Unless the Feral Druid pops every defense. Oh, what is that? He was okay, and then he wasn't okay. There was literally a point where he was okay. I'm fine. I am not fine. With Bayek immediately taking a huge hit, putting him basically at half his health there. Leo is going to back up out of there, blind into Bayek with a full trinket, blind, Searing Glare to follow. Leo does have IBF in case he needs it, but he's just going to rush out of there. He's just going to run. He's just going to bail out of there. Stun onto Bayek. I haven't seen you play Strangulate Stun in a second here, man. Normally you play Silence or something, don't you? But I guess there's not a lot of castles on the other team, so it makes sense. Big spell warden for Bayek. However, Death Strikes can still go through. Bayek to try to see if he can counter the frost damage. Leo may have to pop really a lot of defenses here. Is going to be potentially damage here right now versus Bayek. Especially if he gets some big burst here. Big Reaper Scythe that is going to do a lot of damage. Bayek does go for the bubble. Big burst before Bayek can even figure out what the hell just hit him. With Insane trying to see if he can take down Leo right then and there. He's still got a defenses. Woo! That is some burst. That is Frost Zaplet for you. What the hell hit him? What was that? Didn't know Rick said about that. I know what Rick said about. Oh, with Blinken? Yeah, you just saw it? Yeah. Same thing happened to Leo too. Yeah. Yeah. Because I see it. That happened to you too, right? Because Leo pressed movement with disadvantage and he started like blinking all over the place. I don't think Leo's like popping a hack or anything, dude. I really don't think it is. It's just game servers doing some weird off the fritz stuff. Cheap shot. Leo does have human racial full stun onto Insane. Does he have the damage needed? Pillar Frost is active. Does get himself the Reaper Scythe. Getting shot by Insane. Does he have the damage needed too? Blind onto Leo for a second. Is it enough though? Oh, it just goes in collapsing with a big old bullet at the end. What was that burst? Sabadell did really good, by the way. Lots of damage. Leo does finish it off really quick too. Well done, boys. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Let's get us another going here, yeah? Johnny and Insane, let me know when you guys are good. Or if you need more bodies, you know what to do. You know where to list it. You know who to call. Not Ghostbusters. Rick Meister. Wait, is Rick offline? Invite, they're not accepting me. They will get you. They got a spot for you right now. Wait, Rick, were you in chat? Ready? Okay, cool. And Johnny, wait on you to make sure we're good. Leo the champion saved us from the tyranny of Bayek, dude. He did good. Cross DK can't do okay. They invited me all good. Oh, okay, just look offline. Oh, is that why in the offline? Hey guys, I'm done with these for now. I'm gonna go join Dalaran's Duels secretly. Yeah. Hope the guys you were doing arenas with don't watch the stream, man. Make it come back now. Exactly, dude, exactly. That's what I love. It's like when you go down, you get fired up, you go back in. I love it. You guys said sewers, right? Yeah, we'll do Dalaran sewers. My sewers. Probably can get a couple of games here, unless you get like a really long one. Because I do have like a specific cutoff where I am gonna go do my arenas, man. I am also gonna have to get some to eat too. Okay, double checking to make sure that I saved it. Here we go. That was fun. Definitely. Now there's only one Pala. Now there's only... Oh, you leave it, big man? Oh, unfortunate. Or do you switch over? Or do you switch over? Is that what happened? Yeah, Rick is not on that team. Rick's not on that team. Carity on that team too, on the other team. Not bad, not bad. I left, it was over for me? Oh. Oh. Wait, so now team 1 just is missing a guy? Or are they still loading in? Uh-oh. We might be missing a body here then. Which? Might be missing one over in Team Leo, but we got ourselves the other team with Bike as a Paladin, a Gossagry, and Regard Duel, the Feral Druid, double the action with Rick on this team, as well as Insane? Where are you? Wait, are none of you getting like knocked? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say for a second, I'm not even getting knocked. It's gonna be immediately Rick Meister versus Leo. Instantaneous. Did you watch those? Thanks so much for coming by, my guy. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah, so we are gonna be playing with one man down on team 2, unfortunately, but hopefully Leo, Kurdim, Smushka, and Sabadell are able to somehow come out on top. Hello, my mog. It is a good looking mog though. It is a good looking mog. Look at those pets. All Leo can do right now. He can't really deal with the pets super effectively besides spamming death strikes, but Chain of Ice, just to slow him down, helps a lot. Axe Toss immediately. IBF to break out of it. Trying to see if he catch up to Rick. Rick immediately gating out of there before Leo can get any kind of a setup, dude. So Leo is just stuck chasing after Rick Meister this entire time. He's got himself another ward in case there's going to be a grip or potentially stun just to reflect it back at Leo. And just try to into another port. Leo is literally just stuck, and it's a tyrant. And it's a tyrant. So now he's got to wait out all those pets while the tyrant is amping them up and extending their duration. Literally decided to play super defensive right now, sacrificing a goal just to catch up whatever healing he can, while those pets are absolutely just slow to crawl. That's all he can do. Axe Toss, gotta be tricky for Leo. Fear for a second, does break out of it into a Rip the Soul to reduce some of the damage he's doing, into a full stun onto Rick. Does Rick have any outs anymore? He does have an out, but another grip, does not have a gateway anymore. Big Reaper Sight is doing work, however, and Leo got himself plenty of offensive still. Fear for a second just to get him going. Pass him, no kick, unfortunately. That was a wall out for Rick though, so it was a lot of defenses out of the Warlock. And Leo's still plenty alive with at least some defenses still left in the back pocket. At this point, I think Rick is probably going to have ability to gateway now, and it's just going to be Leo trying to see if he can force the gate out of him. Can he force gateway out of him? Gateway? Grip him? Yep. Port? Another word? Can grip him for a second, unfortunately, but maybe he can catch up. Doesn't try the pet. Axe Toss. Does Rick go in for any kind of CC or new Tyrant? If you go for full Tyrant, he needs no pets, honestly. He still might go for Tyrant either way, though. Leo's in a, yeah, he's gonna go for a full Tyrant. So Leo right now is in a rough spot where all he can do is play it slow. First aid for Rick. I don't know if you can just drop a Death and Decay on him. Does end up somehow interrupting it either way though. I am not sure how he did it. Maybe just cleaned a pet or something. AMS up for Leo just in case. Potentially gripping Rick out in the open with a full silence. The Reaper's side does come through. Axe Toss for a second, but a blind trades. So Leo will now still be able to maximize his burst. Huge pop-off crit onto Rick. I don't even know what that was. Unfortunately, no Lich board off of the fear, and Rick is just gonna go for a CC chain back-to-back. Leo backing up out of there, expecting another ward out of Rick. That's exactly what happened. Another word came out, so it's not like he would be able to grip him back in. Leo, however, does still have defenses. Look at the health recovery he's got going on. Death strikes are actually keeping him alive here right now. And he's got Death Pack, AMS, AMZ, IBF. He's got a lot of cooldowns to work with here. Axe Toss. I don't know if Rick got himself a gateway or not. I don't think he's anywhere close to port at the moment. He's going to go for the gate. Does he have a second grip? He does not. He does not, unfortunately. That or not quick enough. That or not quick enough. You cannot gate while Warlock is mid gateway because it'll just like, it'll scuff up your gate. Does go for the trinket though with yet another grip. Just still on top of Rick. Does he need to catch up too close to him? Big shadow onto Rick. That's off Ledgeboard, so you can't fear him. Stun short, but a Reaper Sight goes through. Isn't enough. Oh, and the Obliterate goes through. Leo does take him out. Oh my god. Rick's pet store, bro. Seriously. You got PetSmart over there. It's just all the pets in the world. What is happening? And Leo, I don't know how you lived it, but you lived it, man. And it looks like Gossagry is giving you a chance. He's giving you an honor duel. He's not attacking you directly. He's giving you a chance here to at least get some health back. And or he's just chilling behind the box while you have sight. So honestly, it didn't look, he could have charged you, he could have jumped you. He decided not to. To be fair, he decided not to. He had the opportunity, he didn't do it. Incarnation, got himself lots of pets. Leo, backing up out of there. He knows to respect the balance of Boomy burst. Even those pets do a lot of damage. Look at the trees, man. Trees are just punching the living daylights out of Leo. He's death striking through them, but they are doing not insignificant damage. What is that? A cat? Is it just like, you just got like a cat running around? Looks like an Argus cat, doesn't it? Like one of those like face stalker looking. Is that what that is? What is that cat? What is that cat? Death and Decay down. Gossip trying to see if he can back the hell out of there. Leo with the chain of ice route to follow. As Gossip backs up out of there completely. Blind Leo. Just waiting it out, man. Full breath. Oh, but the knockback with the Typhoon. Unfortunate York and the bare butt back over there. Wistful burst. Silencer follow. Gossip forces to heal bear form. That's all he can do. Heart of the Wild. So that Frenzy Region can do work. Cyclone. No way out for Leo to break out of this one immediately, though. Unfortunately, I don't know if he got another grip. No grips. Or not quick enough at the very least. Definitely should have a short. No, actually, no. They don't have a short cooldown on grips. Only in PvE, not in PvP. It's still 25 seconds in PvP. But never mind, maybe there are some moments where he actually does not have a grip. Maybe he actually just doesn't have a grip. Gossip, full burst available. All the pets are in. Leo at least can try to avoid Gossip while death striking off of those other pets. As soon as the pets are gone, Gossip still has a lot of potential damage. While Incarnation is currently active, it is going to be a Heart of the Wild still in play, with Regrowth able to help him stabilize a little, not really costing too much mana. What is that crit shatter at the end? What is that? That's killed a couple of people a few times. What is that ability? Can someone explain? Is that something I'm missing when it comes to DKs? That's not Deathstroke. Is it the Reaper's Mark proccing? Because I don't think it is, right? That's not the animation. A couple of times we've been seeing people just like hanging out, and then some kind of like a frost or shatter happens, and like a good portion of the hell just disappears. But I have no idea. Legitimately don't have any idea what it is. Gossip does go for Roar, Cyclone to follow. Yeah. For Leo, that is going to be CC he's going to have to deal with. Unless there's some kind of... Did your cat just change colors? It was orange earlier. But now it's blue. Is that like a pet from the store or something? Like what? I never see that thing before. Or is that normal? Frost Strike consuming. The thing is, he's had that effect proc from a distance where he's nowhere near melee. Like people were behind the pillar and they just immediately shatter or died. So I don't know what it is, but it happens whether he is there or whether he is not. Bayek getting yoinked in immediately. AMS prevented the blind, taking the Reaper side instantly towards Bayek. Bayek could be in a lot of trouble. Maybe a bubble. Does go for lay on hands. Leo with a blind. Needs a lot of healing, but I think he's going to go down here, unfortunately. Leo played it to the very bitter end, with Curdy going to be up next, instantly getting a grip onto Bayek. Full army of undead rushing at him. However, they're going to have to go down the stairs. They're using the stairs. No, just jump off the side. You're a big abomination. Oh, what? Oh, whoa. Blessing and Spell Warden, I think, is what it was there, and there wasn't enough. Physical damage still comes through. I think Bayek will try to see if he can back up out of there. Bubble definitely was going to be the play, but I don't think he expected for physical damages to hit as hard as it did. Curdy does do a lot of physical damage when the pets are in. They actually crank physical damage. Curdy himself was going to go a lot of Death Coil damage, which is shadow damage, as well as Clone Shadows, also shadow, Water Ball, Mystical Spell Warden, FML, all good. All good. I feel like in any other situation, Spell Warden probably would have been okay there, but yeah, with how low you were, it's all good. It's all good. Curdy dropping down Death and Decay. Insane does land a kidney shot on him. Going to be immediate accumulation out of Curdy. As he's trying to see, he's gonna have to wait until cooldowns to back up, man. He's having to play around the Apocalypse ability. That's essentially all he could really do. Killing Spree, unless he could stop it. Trying to see if he can stay in the Dome. That's all physical damage, unfortunately, does. So Dome does not protect you. AMS does not protect you, really. It protects you from some of the coin flips, but he's getting heads coined. So he's just buffing up his physical damage instead. Yeah, taking him out. Sabadell is going to be up next, though. Charging in onto Insane immediately. Cheap shot right after. No way to counter. Does use evasion in case Insane gets any kind of counter pressure, but no, not going to happen. And Regard, the Feral Druid, is up next. Sabadell with a quick gouge. Does get himself the dots. The Feral Druid goes in for a trinket. into a re-stealth really quickly. Sabatel is still dotted up though. With the orc racial, damage is flowing, guns, shadow blades and everything. Shorts, no, full stun actually. I was gonna say short stun, never mind. Just decided to go for a vanish. I think just for a defensive play and for burst. Shadow strike right after. The Reedgear, I think is just gonna die. Yeah, just gone. Okay. Well done. Leo with a lot of damage, bro. 2 people, 172 million damage. I'm pretty sure it used to be like 5-man duel. You know, fighting through 5 people. 100 million damage was a lot, like a season or 2 ago, man. But now 172 for 2 people, yeah. Apparently that's normal. Oh man, that is so good. That is so good. That is a lot of damage you have to pump through. A ton. This was last? It is about that time, ain't it? Alrighty, Gossip logged him? Yeah, we can call it. We can call it, chat. I'm cool with that. I'm sad that Rick only got to play like 1 game. But yeah, no grand time for each team. Let's go. No. We'll call it, man. We'll call it. I do have Mythic Pluses that I should be diving into. I also do want to eat something, or at least get some kind of a quick bite to eat. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Super fun duels this week over for the Team EU. Next week, I think we'll do NA again. Or at least we'll try to do an NA. So Friday is EU, but then I think we'll do Saturday NA. But yeah, it works for me. Yeah, Sewers is a rough map, not gonna lie. For some classes, it's definitely not great. Which is why we try to do no NA. I got Mythic Plus I gotta run, man. My team is gonna be pushing. We're gonna be going for score and stuff. A little run better. Yeah. Especially with the cubby holes that you can do and ports and all that. Yeah, which is why we try to do in this menu like a variety of different maps, but a variety of different arenas, not just like one arena the entire time, just for the sake of variety. At least I try to as best as I can, just because I know some classes are better in certain maps and whatnot. Thanks for games. Thanks for hanging out, boys. I appreciate it. Next week doing more. Friday for EU, same time, and then Saturday NA. That's what I think we'll do next week. Hopefully we'll be seeing something more about Midnight Alpha, by the way. That'd be really fun. If Midnight Alpha comes out, I don't think we'll do a Duels Friday and Saturday. I'm just saying next week. Like if next week we get Midnight Alpha, I'm just spending Friday and Saturday playing Alpha. And we'll bring it back like week after. And I'll figure out Duel stuff on like what I'm going to do for Duels later. But we'll see. Also, Legion Remake's coming out October like 7th, I think it is. So that's actually really soon, man. I'm excited. That got me legit excited. It's like 2-3 weeks or something. Actually, it's gonna be EU calendar here, isn't it? So we're coming up to the end of week 1, which is Tuesday here. Week 1, week 2, week 3. 3 weeks. It is 3 weeks. Hey, just gotta be patient, but it should be a lot of fun. Alrighty, boys, you guys have a wonderful one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys all on the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, peace.
Cause we gon' light up this place. We got the business for days. outer space. Still covered in duck, you're out of luck, we don't give up. Yeah, we're going up, next floor is us, you're riding with us. Get up, we want you to get on your feet. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat.